last session we discussed about the theory which is based on a charged particle moving in a combined field, cross field, and the cyclotron. Okay, in today's session we discuss some example which is based on the same theory. Okay, let's start with the textbook example, illustration number 4.4. This example is not a part of syllabus. Okay, this is based on a cyclotron. Cyclotron is not this topic does not ask in a examination. It is board theory examination. Okay, so you just understand this example only for the competitive one. Now what is the problem statement? A cyclotron oscillator having a frequency of 10 megahertz. So frequency is given to you, that is 10. Mega is converted into hertz, so 10 raised to 6 hertz. This much of frequency is given to you. What should be the operating magnetic field for the accelerating proton? So you have to finding out the magnetic field B is equal to what? And accelerating photon, if the radius of the D is 60 centimeter, so R is equal to 60 converted into meter, so 10 raised to minus 2 meter. And what is the kinetic energy of the photon beam produced by this accelerator? So we have to finding out the kinetic energy is equal to what? Some of those data are given to you. E is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Mass of proton is given as a 1.67 into 10 raised to minus 27 kg, and 1 EV is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. 1 MeV is given to you, that is a 1.6 10 raised to minus 13. Okay, you just multiplied here, mega means 10 plus into 10 raised to 6. So 1 MeV is equal to 1.6 10 raised to minus 13 joule. You have to finding out this magnetic field. Now the frequency is given to you, so directly put the equation of frequency. So what is the frequency? So F is equal to QB upon 2 pi m. Okay, now the mass of proton and charge of electron. So right now Q is replaced by E. So here Q is replaced by E and M is replaced by M proton. So M is replaced by M proton. So from this one you just find the equation of B. So B is the head of this equation. So B is equal to 2 pi m into F upon Q. See, 2 pi m, M is replaced by MP, given frequency is given to you, so F is given to you, Q is equal to you, everything is given to you. So put the all value into this equation and find the B. This answer is in Tesla. Okay, so remaining calculation is in homework. Another things we have to finding out is which one? You have to find the kinetic energy of the proton. So what is this kinetic energy? So kinetic energy K is equal to 1/2 mv square. K is equal to what? 1/2 mv square. So m is a non-value, but v is not given here. So first find the v. So you can use the equation of radius. Okay, radius is given to you, so use the equation of radius. What is this radius? So radius r is equal to mv upon QB. Now V is unknown in this equation, so first find the V. So V is equal to R QB upon M. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. You just replace the value of V into this equation. So from equation 1 and 2 you get this one. From equation 1 and 2 what you get? See, K is equal to 1/2 m. V is replaced by this one, so R QB by M. R QB by M whole square. See, M and M cancel out here. Okay, so what is your final answer of K? K is equal to 1/2. 1 M is cancel out. Okay, so R square Q square B square upon M. Now in this equation, see, R is a non-value of 60 into 10 raised to minus 2. Q is equal to E, put this value. B is already you find here, so B is non-value and M is given. Everything is given to you. You just put the all value into this equation, you get the answer. Okay, so remaining calculation is in homework. Okay, so ऐसे वैल्यू रख के आप पूरा एग्जाम्पल को सॉल्व कर सकते हो. मीन्स यू जस्ट पुट द इक्वेशन, यू गेट द फाइनल आंसर. सिंपल वन. ओके, चलो नोट करो एग्जाम्पल को. Now come to the next example, example number 4.11 and 4.12. Actually both are interrelated to each other, so we solve this both example at a time. Okay, now what is the problem statement? In a chamber, uniform magnetic field of 6.5 Gauss, 1 Gauss is equal to 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla, as we know. So write down this value of B. So B is given to you is equal to 6.5. Gauss is converted in Tesla, so 10 raised to minus 4 Tesla is maintained. An electron is given to you, so charge Q is equal to E is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Electron is shot into the field with the speed, so V is given to you, so V is equal to 4.8 into 10 raised to 6 meter per second, normal to the field. Okay, so here we use the trajectory theta is equal to pi by 2. This trajectory means the charge particle is moving along a circular path, so electron is moves along a circular path. Okay, because theta is 90 degree, then any charged particle is moving along a circular path in a magnetic field, as we know. Explain why the path of electron is circle. We already discussed about this in a theory session, so right now we are not discuss about this. Okay, for this why it is moves along a circular path, you just revise this theory session, revise theory session. We already discussed about this one, why this any charge particle is moving along a circular path. Okay, we write this topic in additional note, but right now this one is this means this topic is given in exercise, so right now this topic is considered as a part of board theory. Okay, now what we have to find here? Determine the radius of the circular orbit. So we have to finding out the R is equal to what? So we already derived this relation of radius. We write down this relation here directly. So radius of circular path, R is equal to what? mv upon qb. This is very well known. Okay, now mass of electron you must be right here, which is given in a data. So mass of electron is how much? It is equal to 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. It is given in a problem statement. Okay, so see, m is replaced by me, charge is replaced by electron, and b is given to you already, and v is given, means everything is given here. Put this value into this equation, you get the answer in meters. So remaining calculation is in homework. Again I am telling to you this topic, why this electrons is moves in a circular path, why any charged particle is into the magnetic field is moving along a circular path, because magnetic force is along the centripetal force. So magnetic force and centripetal force both are balanced to each other, and then any charged particle is moving along a circular path, as we discussed in a theory session. Okay, for this one you just revise the theory, so you get the final answer. Now this is the example number 4.11. Now what is 4.12? In a exercise 4.11 means then this one, obtain the frequency of revolution of the electron in a circular orbit. So we have to find the answer of frequency. So what is this frequency? So F is equal to QB upon 2 pi m. So Q is equal to E given, B given 2 pi, that's a very well known value, and M is means everything is given here. Put this value in this equation, you get the answer in hertz. Okay, so a calculation भी आपको करना है homework में, so write down this one is in homework. Again one question, does the answer depends on the speed of the electron? Yes or no? So this one is also discussed in a theory one. Okay, this frequency does not depends on a speed. Thus is does not depends on speed of electron. This one, why? Because here V is not present. See, in this equation V is not present, but this equation is valid up to only V less than C. If V greater than C, then this equation here the mass is changed. If the mass is changed, then this is not a means this frequency is not constant. It is changed with the speed. But if it is less than C, then this frequency is constant, does not depends on a speed. Okay, does not depends on speed, only up to V less than C. Right now V is less than C, 4.38 into 10 raised to 6. So it is less than 3 into 10 raised to 8. So right now this is valid. Okay, so that is our answer. All of you guys note down this example in your books. Now come to the next example, example number 4.19 from the textbook exercise. This is from additional exercise. Okay, so this is not a part of syllabus. Now what is the problem statement? An electron is emitted by the heated cathode and accelerated through the potential difference of 2 kilovolt. So potential difference is given to you. What is potential difference? 2 kilovolt means this type of situation. Consider here those two plates are maintained at a potential difference is equal to what? V. If electron is accelerated through this one, then how much energy is gained by this electron? So kinetic energy of this electron is given as a EV. Kinetic energy is given as a E into V. Okay, what is E? E is a 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19. And what is V? That is 2 in kilo. Kilo means 10 raised to 3. So you just multiply this, to that answer is what? 3.2 into 10 raised to minus 19 plus 3, minus 16 joules. This much of kinetic energy is gained by this electron. Okay, this is the simple situation. When this electron reach from one plate to another plate, its kinetic energy is this one. Now what is the problem statement? And it is entered into the region of uniform magnetic field of 0.15 Tesla. So after reaching somewhere here, this electron is moving with the kinetic energy K, and it's entered into the uniform magnetic field region. It's entered into the uniform magnetic field region. Have its magnetic field is what? 0.15 Tesla. Okay, let's redraw this figure in such a way. Suppose this is the, when this electrons is reached somewhere here, the PD is applied, potential difference, and it is entered into the uniform magnetic field with the speed V and kinetic energy K. Suppose this type of situation. Okay, now determine the trajectory of the electron. The field is transferred to the initial velocity and makes an angle 30 degree. So we have two cases. Case 1, theta is equal to what? Pi by 2, means perpendicular to magnetic field, perpendicular to the magnetic field, this one. And in second case, it makes an angle 30 degree. So theta is equal to what? 30 degree to magnetic field. So we have to find the trajectory. We already discussed about this, both those cases. Okay, if perpendicular is case is given to you, if perpendicular, then circular trajectory. And if it's at some angle, then this is the helical path with uniform pitch. This one helical, in this case the circular trajectory is followed, in this case helical path is helical path with a uniform pitch. Means here in this region supposed to be magnetic field is present like this. See, suppose this B is present in this way. This is for case A, and for case B, that is the electron. This one is a electron is moving with the speed V. Suppose this type of. In case B, suppose magnetic field is like this. Magnetic field is like this, and this electron is entered into the region at an angle of 30 degree. Okay, so here the circular trajectory is followed. In this case, circular trajectory is followed, and in this case helical trajectory is followed. And this is very well known thing. Okay, so here consider, suppose this radius of this circle is R. So and how we find this radius of circular trajectory? So radius, if you want to finding out, then R is equal to what? mv upon qb. Now mass of electron, is equal to 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31 kg. Yes or no? So mass of electron, no, but V is unknown here first. So you can do something, so you find the V. Now Q means electron charge, so Q is equal to E is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Now B is given to you, means everything is given to you, only V is unknown in our case. You just find the value of V. You have to find the B is equal to 0.15 Tesla. Okay, you find the V, so you get the answer of this one. So how to see kinetic energy is known, so you find the V by easy way. So velocity of electron K is equal to 1/2 mass of electron into V square. So V is equal to 2k by mass of electron, square is cancelled out, so under root. So by using this equation, find the V, find velocity. Okay, after find this velocity, you put this value here, so mv upon qb. So this equation is becomes mass of electron, V you just put from here, and q is E and thus B. Put the all value, you get this radius of the trajectory. So calculation is in homework. Okay, इसका भी calculation आपको homework में करना है. This one is in again homework. So this both this problem miss calculation homework. Now if it's helical path, then there is a two things. First thing is what? The radius of this trajectory and the pitch of this trajectory. So radius of the trajectory means here this V is this one, this V. So here the two components of this first one. So what is this two components? So first component is V perpendicular and second component is V parallel. So from figure, what is V perpendicular? Components of velocity. Components of velocity. So V perpendicular is equal to V sin theta and V parallel is equal to V cos theta. Okay, so how you get the final answer? So radius, for radius we use the only perpendicular component, and for pitch we use the parallel component. So radius, if you want to find out the radius, then R, consider R dash. So R dash is equal to mv perpendicular upon qb. It means m electron, V perpendicular means V sin theta upon q is a E into B. V is known right now, V is same, theta is 30. In this case theta is equal to 30. So this is our answer. Put the value, you get the answer. So calculation is in homework. And what is the pitch? So pitch P is equal to thus horizontal velocity and the time period. Okay, so pitch is the distance, nothing. Pitch is what? Distance. So distance is equal to speed into time. So speed into time. So what is V parallel? V parallel is V cos theta. So that is V cos theta into what is time period of this one? Time period is very well known value, 2 pi m upon qb. Okay, so see, V is non cos theta, cos 30, 2 pi m, m is replaced by me, and q is replaced by charge of electron, and B everything is known. Put the all value, you get the answer. Okay, so इसमें भी कैलकुलेशन जो है और होमवर्क में. सो पूरे एग्जाम्पल में काफ़ी सारी कैलकुलेशन है, सभी वैल्यू रख के आप कैलकुलेशन कर सकते हो. जो मैंने यहाँ पे कंसेप्ट जो है हमने सीखा था. Okay, that is a perpendicular projection and here is the oblique projection. Both this type of means whatever we are studied, this is asking to us in this examination, in this example. Okay, so first this one is what? Case A. Case A is a perpendicular projection. Again, case B is a oblique projection. Okay, what is case A? Perpendicular projection, that is oblique प्रोजेक्शन. सो दोनों ही थियोरी हमने जो थियोरी सेशन में सीखी थी, इसका इक्वेशन जो भी हमने सीखा था यहाँ पे हमने लिखा. सिर्फ यहाँ पे V अननोन है, बाकी सब तो गिवन है. सो V इज फाइंड बाय द यूजिंग ऑफ काइनेटिक एनर्जी. काइनेटिक एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू 1/2 mv स्क्वायर. फाइंड द V. ओके, इन मीटर पर सेकेंड. तो पहले V फाइंड करो, बाद में सभी इस इक्वेशन में सभी वैल्यू रख के आप फाइंड कर सकते हो. सो पूरा कैलकुलेशन जो है आपको होमवर्क में करना है. ठीक है, चलो नोट करो एग्जाम्पल को अच्छी तरह से. Now we solve one practice example based on the motion of a charged particle. What is the problem statement? A particle having a charge 20 microcoulomb. So Q is equal to 20. Micro means 10 raised to minus 6 coulomb, and mass is 20 microgram. So M is equal to 20 into 10 raised to minus 6 kg. Sorry, microgram. So this one is in gram. Okay, convert in kg. So 20 into 10 raised to minus 6 minus 3 minus 9 kg. Okay, it moves along a circle of radius 5 centimeter. So r is equal to 5 centimeter. This, suppose this radius is r. So r 5 centimeter convert into meter. So that is 10 raised to minus 2 meter. This type of situation. And under the action of magnetic field, B is equal to 1 Tesla. So magnetic field B is given to you, that is 1 Tesla, and this figure is given to us. When the particle is at point P, a uniform electric field is switched on, and it is found that the particle continues to move along a tangential direction through this point P with a uniform velocity. Find the electric field. So you have to finding out electric field is equal to what? Means what actually? When this particle, initial electric field is not present here, so particle is rotating along a circular path of radius r with this given data. Okay, when the particle is reached at this point P, when the particle is reached at this point P, this electric field is switched on. So due to this electric field, this particle is moves along a tangential velocity, along a tangential path. Okay, with the uniform velocity. So particle is continuing its motion in this direction. It means when the particle is reached at the point P, electric field is switched on, the net force on the particle becomes 0. Otherwise velocity is not constant. If velocity constant means what? Net force on the particle is what? 0. So consider this net force on the particle is 0. Then first find the direction of magnetic field, magnetic force. So in this case magnetic force must be along this radial direction, as we know. So here this is what? Magnetic force, because this particle is rotating along a circle, then this magnetic force is working as a centripetal force. So centripetal force is towards the center. So here if you want to cancel out this magnetic force by the electric force, then you must be apply the electric field in this direction. So this is the direction of the electric force. Means you just apply the electric field along this direction. So this both forces are equal, then particle is moving along a straight line. So this both forces are balanced to each other. So in equilibrium, and here actually use the cross field. Here use the concept of a cross field. See. So when both this forces are balanced to each other, what happen? In equilibrium, electric force is equal to magnetic force. What is electric force? QE. What is magnetic force? Magnetic force is equal to Q into V into B. So what is your answer? V is equal to E by B. Equation number 1. But you have to find the E. So आपको इसको इक्वेशन नंबर 1 आप इसको दे दो, इसमें से E फाइंड करो. So E is equal to V into B, equation number 1. Now B is known, but V not given. See, magnetic field is given, but velocity not given. So you see radius is given. So use this concept to solve out this problem. What is radius? Radius R is equal to mv upon qb. So from this find the V. So V is equal to R qb by m. Equation number 2. See, R qb by, so from 1 and 2 you find this electric field. So from equation 1 and 2, what you get? Electric field is equal to V into B. So means R Q B upon M into B. So B into B, B square. See, R is given to you, Q is given to you, B is given to you and M, everything is given to you. Put the value of this given value here and you get the final answer. So calculation is in homework. आप इस तरह से पूरा problem solve कर सकते हो. Okay, so this is the equation of magnetic equation of a velocity of means we just studied about this one in a velocity selector, cross field. Okay, so this type of situation is given to you. Use this use the balancing equation, you get the final answer. Okay, और आप जो भी वैल्यू आपको गिवन है उसके टर्म में आप फाइनल आंसर लेके आओ, सभी वैल्यू रख दो, आप उसको कैलकुलेट करो, फाइनल आंसर आपको मिल जाएगा. क्लियर है सबको? चलो पूरा एग्जांपल आपकी बुक्स में नोट कर लो. Now come to the practice example number 2. What is the problem statement? A particle moves in a circle of diameter 1 centimeter. So diameter is given to you 1 centimeter. So what is radius from this one? Radius is equal to 0.5 centimeter converted into meter. So 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Okay, here you are doing this mistake. Diameter is given to you, just directly put the value of radius as a radius and your answer will be wrong. Now you must be understand, see diameter is given, so first convert in a radius. R is equal to 0.5 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Under the action of magnetic field of 0.40 Tesla, so B is given to you 0.40 Tesla. An electric field 200 volt per meter is makes a path straight. मतलब कि initially this particle is rotating like this. See, initially in a magnetic field, particle is supposed to be rotating in a circle like this. Initially particle is rotating in a circle, but if you apply the electric field, E is equal to 200 volt per meter. अगर आपने इतना इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड अप्लाई किया इस रीजन में, तो इसका जो सर्कुलर पाथ है वो कोई भी जगह पे कैसा बन जाता है? स्ट्रेट. तो सर्कुलर पाथ become straight, and it is only possible, see, circular path by the applying of electric field, by the applying of electric field, circular path of charged particle becomes straight. Circular path of charged particle becomes straight. अगर ऐसा है तो आपको फाइंड क्या करना है? ऐसा हो जाता है तो आपको फाइंड करना है find the charge to mass ratio of this particle. You have to finding out the charge to mass ratio. Charge means Q by M. That is called a charge to mass ratio. You have to find the Q by M ratio in this case. So if you apply this situation, okay, if the path is become straight, then both the forces are becomes equal, and here only we use the cross field. So what is the condition of a cross field? Velocity of charged particle V is equal to what? E by B. V is equal to what? E by B. Okay, that is the condition of this one. So if V is equal to E by B है तो E given है, B given है, R given है, V does not given, and you have to find this ratio Q by M. So if you have to find this ratio, V is replaced from this equation of R. What is this radius actually? So radius is equal to mv upon qb. So find this v from this one. So v is equal to r qb by m. So this is equal to what? R qb by m is equal to E by B. You have to find the Q by M. So Q by M. So write down this Q by M is equal. Q by M is equal to E upon B into R into B. So R into B square. So see, E known, B known, R known, everything is known. You find this ratio by yourself. Okay. So remaining calculation is in homework. इसको हम specific charge भी बोलते हैं. This ratio is also known as स्पेसिफिक चार्ज, कभी कभी ऐसा भी पूछते हैं आपको, तो आपको ये भी याद रखना है, द चार्ज टू मास रेशियो इज नोन एज अ स्पेसिफिक चार्ज आल्सो. Okay, and generally this is generally this experiment means experimentally you find the charge to mass ratio by the using of mass spectrometer. This mass spectrometer is a application of a velocity selector. Mass spectrometer is we discuss about it first. note karo chalo. Okay, now let's come to this topic about this mass spectrometer. Actually, mass spectrometer is what? Mass spectrometer is one application of a cross field, one application of a velocity selector to find the ratio of a charge to find the charge to mass ratio. Okay, what is this? This is first application of cross field, or we call it is a velocity selector. ये उसकी application है. And why we use this mass spectrometer? Generally mass spectrometer is used to find the charge to mass ratio of any charge particle. कोई भी चार्ज पार्टिकल का रेशियो फाइंड करना है. कौन सा रेशियो? चार्ज टू मास रेशियो. मीन्स यू हैव टू फाइंड द Q by M experimentally. Then this device is used. Mass spectrometer is used. How the mass spectrometer is formed first? So this mass spectrometer is formed in then this way. See. So in this region the uniform magnetic field is present. Consider in this region uniform magnetic field B is present everywhere. Okay, like this, everywhere uniform magnetic field B is present. Now in this, if any charge particle is shot from here, this charge is Q, mass is what? M. Now this charge particle is shot with the speed V into this field. Okay, so what happened here? There's some force is present. Force is produced, magnetic force. In which direction? See, upward velocity. This one is magnetic field. Use the right hand thumb rule. So if you use the right hand thumb rule, then force direction, which one? Arrange the right hand parallel to velocity. Curl your fingers towards the B. So this is the direction of the magnetic force on this one. So here when just charge particle enter here this is the direction of magnetic force. So within this region electric field is also present. In this region electric field is present in this way. So because of this electric field, some another force is produced in this one, and which one it is? Fe. So this electric field and magnetic field are set in such a way. So this ratio is exactly as a V. So this charge particle is passing through this region without deflection. Okay, this electric field and magnetic field are this values of electric field and magnetic field is produced in such a way. So this velocity is equal to what? E by B. So if this values are set in this way, then charge particle moving without deflection. Okay, if both this force are equal, then charge particle moving without deflection. तो charge particle ऐसे यहाँ तक move होगा, ऐसे यहाँ पे straight line तक, यहाँ तक. Why? Because यहाँ within this region electric field is present. Now here only magnetic field is present. So if here only magnetic field is present, then charge particle is moving along a circular path like this. Charge particle is moving along a circular path like this, and charge particle is just collide at this point, and here the screen is produced. Here screen is placed. So when the charged particle is collide with the screen at this point, then here the light dot is produced. Due to collision, light dot is produced. Okay, at this point, so due to collision, light dot is प्रोड्यूस. अगर लाइट डॉट प्रोड्यूस हुआ तो फिर इस पॉइंट से लेके यहां तक ये आपका डायमीटर हो गया. दिस वन इज व्हाट? diameter. So experimentally you just find the you measure the diameter, you know the value of E, you know the value of B, because you are select this values. So diameter is known here. It means radius R, electric field E, radius R, electric field E, and magnetic field B. This all are what? Non values. This all are a non value. This all are non value. Okay, see, experimentally you just find the, you see, we don't know on which path this particle is moving. Okay, but when the particle is collide at this point, then this point is known, because here the screen is placed, and on the when this particle is collide to the screen, this light dots is produced, and from light dots this one is measured. So diameter is known, it means radius is known, electric field and magnetic field, we are starting this value properly. So this is known value. Okay, so this all are the known value exactly like this. See, R is known, B is known, E is known. So find the, by the using of this theory, like this exactly same one, we find the Q by M ratio. This we find the Q by M ratio exactly with the same calculation, E upon RB square. Okay, so this is the one experimental setup to find the charge to mass ratio for any particle. Charge to mass ratio for any particle experimentally, and this one is known as a mass spectrometer. इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? Mass spectrometer. ओके, तो इस तरह से एक्सपेरिमेंटल ये पूरा टॉपिक, मतलब एक्सपेरिमेंटल ये जो है वो फाइंड कर सकते हैं. और इस इक्वेशन को याद रखने की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. यू जस्ट रिमेंबर दिस इक्वेशन, दैट इज द एप्लीकेशन ऑफ अ क्रॉस फिट और वेलोसिटी सिलेक्टर. वेलोसिटी सिलेक्टर में Q by M रेशियो आप फाइंड कर सकते हो. इस मतलब इस थ्योरी का यूज़ करके फाइंड कर सकते हो. ठीक है, और आपको इस इक्वेशन को याद नहीं रहा, इसे V इक्वेशन याद रखो और R का इक्वेशन याद रखो. दिस वन, तो इसमें से V इसमें रख दो तो आपका आंसर जो है फाइनली मिल जाएगा. ठीक है, तो इक्वेशन नहीं याद रखना है, सिर्फ R का इक्वेशन याद रखना है और V का इक्वेशन याद रखना है. दोनों को आप सॉल्व कर लोगे तो आपको फाइनल इक्वेशन याद मिल जाएगा. ठीक है, तो आप पूरी वैल्यू रख के फाइंड कर सकते हो. ओके, चलो ये टॉपिक्स जो है आपकी बुक्स में नोट कर लो.